It seems Kanye West may have underestimated Bianca Censori in their marriage, as recent developments suggest she was playing a much longer game than anyone anticipated. Reports now indicate that Bianca has filed for divorce, seeking half of Kanye's $400 million fortune, potentially securing a staggering $200 million payout. Many had assumed Bianca was a victim in this relationship, possibly being manipulated or controlled. However, the latest twist suggests she may have been in control all along. As expected, Kanye isn't taking this well. He has been publicly expressing his frustration, alleging that Bianca deceived him into marriage without a prenuptial agreement. His emotional response to the situation has been intense, and this unfolding drama is shaping up to be one of his most chaotic moments yet. What makes this even more ironic is that Kanye had previously criticized Kim Kardashian for being a single mother and a 3-time divorcee. Yet now, in under 4 years, he is facing his second divorce. At least in his split with Kim, she didn't go after his wealth. She had her own financial independence and only requested child support, which was handled equitably. This time, however, things appear to be far more complicated, as Bianca seems prepared to push for a substantial financial settlement. To be fair, many saw this coming. The real surprise isn't the divorce itself, but rather the fact that their marriage lasted as long as it did. From the beginning, their relationship raised questions. Kanye was publicly expressing his devotion to Kim one moment, and the next, he was suddenly married to Bianca without any explanation. Initially, many assumed Bianca was merely a rebound or a means to provoke Kim. But after more than 2 years together, that theory lost traction. However, it now seems that Bianca has decided to walk away, ensuring that her departure is accompanied by significant financial security. Their marriage was unusual from the start, not just because of its sudden nature, but also because of the circumstances surrounding Kanye at the time. He was already under intense scrutiny for a series of controversial statements that many interpreted as anti-Semitic. His remarks led to widespread backlash, severed business partnerships, and a rapid decline in public support. Despite this turmoil, Kanye shocked everyone by marrying Bianca in the midst of his career's most significant crisis. The timing alone raised eyebrows. Was this a genuine relationship, or simply an attempt to divert attention from the controversies surrounding him? Given everything that was happening, the marriage seemed more like a calculated move than a genuine love story. Regardless of his motives, the consequences of his public statements were severe. The fallout was swift. Hollywood distanced itself. Lucrative deals were canceled, and Kanye's billionaire status vanished practically overnight. As his empire crumbled, he retreated from the public eye, avoiding social media and public appearances altogether. Then, just as people began to wonder about his next move, he reemerged with an unexpected revelation. He had secretly married Bianca Censori. This sudden news caught everyone off guard, especially since even those closest to the couple had no idea. Their relationship had remained entirely private, with no prior hints, rumors, or public sightings to suggest they were anything more than acquaintances. Friends, family, and insiders learned about the marriage at the same time as the general public, when photos of Kanye and Bianca surfaced online. Given Kanye's history of making his personal life extremely public, this shift towards secrecy was especially puzzling. His past relationships, feuds, and controversies had all played out in the public eye, so for him to suddenly keep something as major as a marriage private felt uncharacteristic. The secrecy extended beyond Kanye's inner circle, even Bianca's. Her own family was reportedly unaware of the marriage, raising even more questions. While some people choose to keep their relationships out of the spotlight, completely cutting out both families was unusual. It led many to wonder if this was truly a love story, or if something more complex was at play. Some sources attempted to justify Kanye's decision, suggesting that after spending years in the public eye, especially with his highly publicized marriage to Kim Kardashian, he now valued privacy. Insiders claimed that Kanye and Bianca shared a deeply private and devoted relationship. However, the public wasn't entirely convinced. There is a significant difference between maintaining privacy and completely excluding one's family from such a major life event. At the same time, reports started surfacing portraying their relationship as perfect, with sources claiming Bianca had taken charge of Kanye's daily life, business affairs, and schedule. Others described her as the ideal partner, someone who truly understood, and it appears that Bianca may have endured far more than what was visible on the surface. While their relationship was framed as glamorous, some insiders suggest that Kanye had exerted significant control over her in a short span of time. One of the most noticeable aspects of their relationship was how Bianca's identity seemed to change, particularly in her fashion choices. Before their marriage, Bianca had her own distinct style. However, once she got involved with Kanye, it became evident that he was influencing her wardrobe choices. Over time, her outfits became more unconventional, with many noting that Kanye seemed to be shaping her image into something reminiscent of Kim Kardashian. Now, with the divorce underway, many are questioning what truly went on behind closed doors. As time passed, Bianca's public appearances became more controversial. Her outfits grew increasingly revealing and unconventional, sparking widespread discussions about whether Kanye was dictating her fashion choices. At first, some defended their dynamic, arguing that Kanye had always been deeply involved in styling his partners, just as he had done with Kim Kardashian. However, as Bianca's transformation became more extreme, concerns arose that this was less about personal expression and more about control. Kanye has a history of wanting the women in his life to fit a certain mold. During his marriage to Kim, he played a major role in reshaping her image, encouraging her to embrace high fashion aesthetics. While Kim seemed willing to collaborate, Bianca's situation felt different. Unlike Kim, Bianca wasn't already a public figure with an established brand. She entered the relationship with her own sense of self, but quickly adapted to Kanye's vision. There were also reports that Bianca wasn't allowed to speak freely during their time together. Paparazzi videos and public sightings often showed her walking beside Kanye in silence while he took full control of conversations. Some sources claimed that she had to follow strict rules regarding where she could go, what she could wear, and even who she could speak to. Initially, these reports were brushed off as speculation, but as more information surfaced, it became harder to ignore the possibility that Bianca was in an unbalanced relationship. The most telling sign that something was wrong came when reports emerged suggesting that Bianca's family and friends were deeply concerned about her well-being. Allegedly, they had attempted to reach out to her but found it difficult to establish contact. Some even speculated that Kanye had isolated her, making it nearly impossible for her to maintain relationships outside of their marriage. Despite the speculation, Bianca never publicly spoke out about any issues. She remained by Kanye's side, even as his controversies continued. Many assumed she was committed to the relationship, willing to weather the storm that came with being involved with someone as polarizing as Kanye. However, behind the scenes, it seems Bianca was carefully planning her exit. Reports now suggest that she strategically waited for the right moment to file for divorce, after ensuring that she would be in the best position to secure a significant financial settlement. The absence of a prenuptial agreement has turned this situation into a major financial battle. Without legal protections in place, Bianca is well within her rights to claim half of Kanye's assets. If the court rules in her favor, she could walk away with around $200 million, an outcome that Kanye likely never saw coming. His frustration over this betrayal is evident. In recent days, Kanye has been more vocal than ever, accusing Bianca of manipulating him into marriage. He claims that she intentionally avoided discussing a prenuptial agreement and that she led him to believe their relationship was built on trust. However, many argue that Kanye, who has been through a high-profile divorce before, should have known better than to enter another marriage with a picture of a relationship that was never as stable as it seemed. While Kanye may have thought he was in control, the reality is that Bianca may have outmaneuvered him in the end. She spent 2 years playing the role of the devoted wife, only to walk away at the perfect moment, securing both her freedom and financial security in the process. What happens next remains to be seen. Kanye has a history of reacting impulsively, and given how personal this betrayal feels, it's likely that he won't let this go quietly. He may attempt to challenge the divorce settlement in court, or he might use his platform to publicly attack Bianca in an effort to damage her credibility. Regardless of how this unfolds, one thing is clear: Bianca Censori is not the passive, powerless figure that many assumed she was. Instead, she has proven that she knows how to navigate difficult situations, and she may have just executed one of the most calculated exits in celebrity relationship history. Whether she genuinely loved Kanye or was simply playing the long game is something only she knows. But as she moves on with her life, one thing is certain: she's walking away from this marriage with far more than just memories. If you found this story interesting, make sure to like and subscribe for more deep, dives into celebrity scandals, relationships, and shocking betrayals. What do you think? Was Bianca truly in love? Or was this all part of a master plan? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Also, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest Hollywood drama. We bring you the truth behind the headlines, breaking down the biggest stories in entertainment. Stay tuned for more, and thanks for watching.